Hey everyone, welcome back. You're tuning into the space where we dive deep into the art of relationships, self-mastery, and the hidden layers of human behavior that most people never even notice. If you're new here, first of all, welcome. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and become part of our ever-growing community of curious minds who are all about leveling up in life, in love, and in the way we understand ourselves and others. Today, we're talking about something that's both fascinating and surprisingly relatable. The subtle, powerful ways a woman greets you when she really likes you. Think about it. Have you ever paid close attention to the way someone says hello? At first glance, it seems so ordinary, right? Just a simple greeting. But if you're observant, you'll notice something more, like a secret message hidden in plain sight. A smile that lingers, a spark in her eyes, a tone of voice that suddenly softens. Sometimes, the smallest gestures speak the loudest. So, whether you're trying to figure out if she's into you, decode the mixed signals she's been sending, or you're just intrigued by the psychology of attraction, this video is definitely for you. Because let's be honest, understanding how a woman greets you when she's genuinely interested can be a game changer. It gives you clarity, helps you avoid awkward misinterpretations, and lets you walk into any interaction with quiet confidence. It's not about mind games, it's about awareness. And maybe, just maybe, it's the reason you'll finally stop wondering and start knowing. Have you ever experienced a moment where a simple hi felt different? Maybe she smiled a little longer than usual. Maybe her voice changed slightly. Maybe she touched your arm or looked down nervously, right after catching your gaze. And in that instant, a thought popped into your head. Wait, does she like me? If that's ever happened to you, I want to hear about it. Drop a comment below and share your story. Don't worry, this is a no judgment zone. We're all here to learn, grow, and understand each other better. So let's get into it. Here are 5 clear, powerful ways a woman greets you when she truly likes you. And believe me, once you know what to look for, you'll never see greetings the same way again. Number 1, the warm, genuine smile. Let's start with one of the most universal and yet most telling signs, the warm, genuine smile. Now, sure, people smile all the time. Some do it out of politeness, habit, or to be socially appropriate. But when a woman truly likes you, her smile changes. It's brighter, softer, and much more personal. You'll feel it, not just see it. This kind of smile doesn't flash briefly and vanish. It stays. It lingers. It lights up her whole face. And here's the key. It reaches her eyes. When a smile is truly genuine, the kind that comes from real affection or excitement, you'll notice those little crinkles at the corners of her eyes. Psychologists call this the Duchenne smile, and it's a strong indicator of authentic emotion. If you walk into a room and her face lights up, not just out of politeness, but as if she's genuinely happy to see you, you've just spotted the first sign. At the corners of her eyes, and suddenly, her entire face lights up. It's not just a casual hey smile, it's the kind of smile that silently says, I've been hoping to see you. It's radiant, it's involuntary, and most importantly, it's real. You see, there's a massive difference between a socially polite smile and a smile that's sparked by genuine excitement. The polite kind, quick, controlled, and gone before you even register it. But this kind of smile, the one we're talking about, it doesn't just flash and disappear. It lingers, it glows, it wraps around you like warmth on a cold day. When she smiles at you like this, it's almost as if the rest of the world fades out for a second. Even if you're in a loud, crowded space, that smile makes you feel like you're the only 2 people in the room. Have you ever experienced that moment where just her expression made your chest feel a little lighter? Here's what makes it even more fascinating. Psychologists have a name for this type of expression, the Duchenne smile. This isn't just theory, it's backed by science. A Duchenne smile involves specific muscles around the eyes that are nearly impossible to fake voluntarily. That sparkle in her eye, that crinkle at the corner, that's biology telling the truth. So when her entire face lights up, not just her lips, but her eyes too, you're not imagining things. That's a genuine emotional response, and chances are, it's you who triggered it. Now let's go even deeper. because this is where most guys stop paying attention. Pay attention to how long the smile lasts. A quick smile can be a reflex, a polite nod to social norms, but a genuine smile, it sticks around. It stays while she talks to you. It may fade for a moment, only to reappear when she looks at you again, as if she's smiling without even realizing it, like her face has its own agenda when you're nearby. Here's a pro tip. Watch how she smiles at other people. Compare it. If you notice her smile for you is warmer, longer, or shows up more often, congratulations. You're not getting the standard version of her greeting. You're getting the VIP version, the kind of smile she doesn't hand out to just anyone. And make no mistake, that's not a coincidence. So the next time you see her, observe closely. Does her smile flash and vanish, or does it bloom and stay? Does it light up only her mouth, or does it touch her whole face? If it's the latter, chances are she's genuinely excited to see you. And if you've ever been lucky enough to be on the receiving end of a smile like that, you know the feeling. It sticks with you. It lifts your confidence. It tells you, without a single word, you matter to me. That kind of smile, it's not just a gesture, it's a signal, a powerful, unspoken message that she's truly into you. Number 2, she initiates physical contact. Now let's talk about another sign that's just as powerful, and often even more direct. She initiates physical contact. This one might seem obvious, but it's so important that it deserves its own spotlight. Because physical touch, it's one of the most ancient, instinctive ways we express interest, comfort, and attraction. Long before we had words, we had touch, and it still speaks louder than most conversations. When a woman likes you, she may begin to find subtle, natural ways to close the space between you. But don't be fooled, it's never random. It's almost always intentional. And yet, it's also usually disguised as casual. Let's break it down. Physical touch doesn't have to be bold or dramatic to carry meaning. In fact, it's often the smallest, most casual gestures that speak the loudest, especially when they come from someone who truly likes you. Maybe she lightly touches your arm when she laughs at one of your jokes. Maybe she gives you a playful shove when you tease her, not an annoyance, but with that twinkle in her eye that says, I enjoy this connection. Or perhaps she pulls you into a hug that lasts just a little longer than expected, warm, genuine, and slightly more intimate than your usual friendly embrace. You might write these off as nothing, just friendliness, just gestures. But here's the truth, they're not nothing. When a woman initiates touch, no matter how subtle, she's sending a message her words may never say aloud. Because physical touch activates something powerful in us, oxytocin, often referred to as the bonding hormone. It's the same chemical that fosters closeness between mother and child, lovers, and close friends. It builds trust, warmth, and connection. So when she reaches out, even with a soft graze or a playful nudge, it's her subconscious way of saying, I want to feel close to you. And yes, it's intentional, even if it appears effortless. Now, let's talk about context, because that's everything. Pay attention to when and how she touches you. Is it during light-hearted moments, like when you both burst into laughter and she instinctively taps your shoulder? Or maybe when she's excitedly telling a story and her hand lands on your forearm for emphasis? Those are the moments where emotion is high and filters are low, and she naturally reaches for connection. It's important to understand, most women are very selective about who they touch and how. These aren't random gestures. If she's initiating contact, she's making a choice, and that choice is you. And what's even more revealing, how she behaves afterward. Does she linger for a split second after that touch? Does her energy shift? Maybe she seems slightly more self-conscious or bashful for a moment, like she just realized what she did. Or maybe she smiles to herself, as if her body expressed what her words wouldn't dare admit. Those tiny reactions, often overlooked, are gold. They tell you not only that the touch was intentional, but that it meant something to her, too. Here's a pro tip that can give you even more clarity. Observe how she behaves with others. Is she generally touchy and playful with everyone? Or is she more reserved, keeping her distance, except when she's around you? If her touches are exclusive, if you notice she's warmer, more tactile, or just more physically expressive with you than with others, then you're not imagining things. You're not just a friend, you're in a different category. One that comes with trust, closeness, and emotional access. So, next time you're with her, slow down. Pay attention to the details. Does her hand brush yours? Does she rest her hand on your back as you walk through a door? Does she playfully bump into you during a joke? These moments might seem casual, but they are far from random. They're part of a deeper language, a language of attraction and connection. And what makes this language so powerful is that it's hard to fake. We can control our words, we can force a smile, but touch, it often speaks before we think. So if she's reaching out to you, even in the smallest ways, take it seriously. It's not just a playful nudge, it's a message that says, I feel safe with you, I trust you, and maybe, I like you more than you know. Let's talk about one of the most powerful, primal forms of nonverbal communication, eye contact. This sign may seem subtle at first, but don't underestimate its impact, because when a woman is truly into you, her eyes might just reveal everything her words won't. You see, eye contact isn't just about looking at someone, it's about seeing them. It's not a glance, it's a connection. When she likes you, her gaze will be different. She's not just scanning the room or politely checking in. No, she's focusing, locking in on you like you're the most interesting thing in the world. Her eyes linger, and they speak with a quiet intensity. It's the kind of look that can make time feel like it slows down, even if just for a moment. But why does this matter? Because eye contact triggers a physiological response. Just like physical touch, eye contact releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, the same one we talked about earlier. That means even in a conversation where nothing intimate is being said, prolonged eye contact creates a sense of emotional closeness. It makes you feel connected, drawn in dots. So when she holds your gaze, especially during quiet pauses or vulnerable moments, she's doing something far more intimate than it may seem. Let's break it down even further. Pay attention to how she looks at you. Is her gaze soft and warm, like she's genuinely tuned into what you're saying, fully present in the moment? Or is it a bit more intense, like she's searching for something deeper, like she's trying to read your energy, your thoughts, your truth? Both are signs of attraction, but they communicate different layers of interest. A soft gaze says, I feel safe and connected. An intense gaze, that one says, I want to know more. I want to understand you. Now here's something many people overlook. Watch for what's called the triangular gaze. This is when her eyes move from one of your eyes to the other, and then down to your lips. It's usually unconscious, but incredibly revealing. This type of eye movement signals something far beyond casual interest. It's her subconscious saying, I'm not just listening, I'm attracted to you. And don't forget about timing and context. Does she make strong eye contact during light-hearted moments, like when you're laughing together, or during deeper, more vulnerable conversations when you're sharing personal stories? Does she hold your gaze when there's a pause in the dialogue, instead of breaking it awkwardly? These are all signs that she's fully engaged, that she's not just listening to your words, she's feeling the conversation. Want to take things a step further? Do a little comparison. Notice how she looks at others versus how she looks at you. Is she polite and brief with her eye contact when talking to other people? But with you, her gaze lingers just a little longer. If so, take that as a major signal. Because when a woman gives you her full attention, especially through the intimacy of her eyes, it's not just a coincidence, it's a choice. And one that says, I see you, I want you to see me too. Number 4. She greets you in a playful or unique way. Now let's move into something a bit more lighthearted, but equally telling. The way she greets you. This one's fun. Because when a woman really likes you, she often finds subtle ways to make her presence in your life stand out. Think about it. When someone is special to us, we don't treat them like everyone else. And the same goes for how we say hello. So when she's into you, she's unlikely to give you the same old hi or hey that she offers everyone else. Instead, she'll often put a personal twist on it. Something playful, affectionate, or just plain different. Maybe it's a funny nickname she's given you. Maybe it's a sarcastic, teasing tone she saves just for you. Maybe she sings your name or greets you with an inside joke. Whatever it is, it's unique, and it's meant to grab your attention. You see, A playful or creative greeting is her way of leaving a mark, even in something as simple as hello. She wants you to remember her, to associate her with fun, positivity, and emotional energy. And here's the key. She's not doing this for everyone. If you notice that she greets other people politely or plainly, but always adds a little extra flair when she sees you, that's a powerful sign. It means she wants to create a mini ritual between the two of you. A unique moment that only exists in your dynamic. It could be a goofy smile, a wink, a phrase she only says to you. These little things, they're not just for laughs, they're signals of connection. And sometimes they're even testing the waters. A playful greeting opens the door for shared banter, physical closeness, or flirty energy. It's her way of saying, let's have a moment, just you and me. So the next time she greets you, don't just hear the words, watch everything else. What's her tone like? Is she smiling differently? Does she look genuinely excited to see you? These playful greetings aren't random. They're her way of creating a special space between the two of you. Still on number 4, she uses a playful or unique greeting. Continued. Let's dig a little deeper into the psychology behind a playful or unique greeting, because it's not just cute, it's deeply telling. When a woman greets you in a special way, not with a basic hi, but with something clever, quirky, or unexpected, she's doing more than just saying hello. She's showing you that she feels comfortable around you, and more importantly, that she wants you to feel the same. Maybe it's something like, well, look who finally decided to show up, or hey, trouble, causing chaos again. Maybe she gives you a nickname that no one else calls you, something fun, or maybe a little teasing, Captain, Professor, or even something totally random that's stuck from a previous conversation. Whatever it is, it's just for you. That's what makes it powerful. Because when someone creates a personalized way to greet you, they're doing more than speaking. They're saying, I thought about you. I noticed something about you. And I remembered. Think about that. Most people use the same cookie-cutter greeting with everyone they meet. So when someone goes out of their way to craft something unique, even playful, it shows you occupy a special space in their mind. Let's talk about tone. Because tone is everything. Is her greeting delivered with a smirk and a sparkle in her eye? Is it light and playful, like she's trying to tease you into a smile? Or is it warm and genuine, like she's truly happy to see you? Both are meaningful. Both suggest she's letting her guard down and showing you her authentic personality. Because playfulness is vulnerability. It's choosing to be light, to risk being silly, in hopes of making you feel closer. And here's where it gets interesting. Playful greetings often create inside jokes. Let's say she calls you boss, man, or mystery guy. That little nickname becomes a mini world between you two. A space where only the two of you exist, defined by shared humor, chemistry, and memory. It's subtle, but it's deeply intimate. Now, one greeting doesn't mean much if it happens just once. So here's what you need to observe. Is she consistent? Does she greet you that way every time she sees you? Has she turned it into a kind of ritual, something you've come to expect, and maybe even secretly look forward to? If yes, that's not an accident, that's intention. She's building a unique dynamic. With you, she wants you to see her differently, and she wants you to feel different around her. It's her way of saying, you're not just anybody, you're someone special, and I want you to feel that every time I see you. Here's a pro tip most guys overlook. Watch how she reacts after she greets you. Does she smile to herself, like she's waiting for your reaction? Does she seem just a little proud, maybe even amused, like she's testing how clever she was? Does she linger, watching your face for a response, hoping she made you laugh or blush? These are golden signs, because they reveal effort, curiosity, and a desire to connect. She's not just throwing out lines to be funny, she's invested. She wants to know how you feel in return. So, what does all this mean for you? It means she's not just going through the motions. She's not saying hi because she has to. She's putting real thought into how she approaches you. She's making the moment more enjoyable, more personal, more yours. That's not random behavior. That's attraction. And beneath the humor, beneath the nickname or teasing tone, there's an unspoken message she's trying to send. I like you, and I want you to like me too. So the next time she greets you, Take a second to really notice how she does it. Is it just the usual, generic hi that she gives everyone else? Or is it something that feels a little more playful, more personal? Something that actually makes you smile without even realizing it? If her greeting makes you feel seen, appreciated, or even a little amused, then that's not just small talk, that's intentional. That's her silently saying, "You're not like everyone else, you stand out to me." Because here's the truth, playful greetings are never random. They're small windows into how someone feels about you. They're about creating a shared experience, a private little moment that only exists between the two of you. She's not just acknowledging your presence, she's trying to make it memorable. So, if her greeting stands out from the crowd, if it makes you feel something, even something subtle, don't dismiss it. It's a signal, a pretty strong one. It's her way of saying, "You're special to me." Number 5, she gets a little nervous or flustered. No. Let's move into the final sign. And this one's especially powerful because it's the kind you can't fake. She gets a little nervous or even adorably flustered when she's around you. And let's be real, that kind of unfiltered emotion, it's one of the most authentic, human signs that she's really into you. You might notice it in the smallest ways. She stumbles over her words mid-sentence, plays with her hair, fidgets with her jewelry, or even blushes when you hold eye contact with her a little too long. And at first glance, you might think, oh, she's just being awkward. But no, it's deeper than that. That nervous energy, it's because you affect her. She's hyper-aware of your presence, carefully tuned into your reactions, and trying maybe a little too hard to make a good impression. It's not that she's insecure, it's that she cares what you think. She wants to be seen in the best light because your opinion matters to her. And here's the beautiful thing, that vulnerability is genuine. She's not performing. She's not trying to be cool or effortlessly charming. In those flustered moments, you're seeing her real emotions bubble to the surface. And that kind of transparency, that's rare. Let's get specific. What exactly should you look for? Does she touch her hair when she talks to you? Fidget with her hands or clothing while trying to hold a conversation? Maybe she laughs a little more than usual, sometimes at things that aren't even that funny, just to fill the silence or ease her own nerves. Or maybe she blushes the moment you compliment her. That soft pink rising to her cheeks, it's involuntary and it's telling. These small signs might seem insignificant, but put together, they paint a clear picture. And pay attention to when it happens. Often, this nervous energy surfaces during vulnerable moments, when you're giving her a sincere compliment, or when the conversation gets a little more personal than usual. It's during these times that she becomes more emotionally exposed, and her nervousness is simply her heart saying, "This matters to me." Now here's the real test. How is she around other people? Is she confident and composed in a group setting, totally relaxed and self-assured, but suddenly a little off balance when it's just the two of you? If she seems totally at ease with everyone else, but gets a bit tongue-tied or shy when it's your turn to speak, that's not an accident. That's a spotlight of attention directed straight at you. It's her body language revealing the truth that words can't always say. Because sometimes, attraction isn't loud. It doesn't shout. Sometimes it blushes, stutters, or laughs nervously, hoping you'll notice and feel the same. So the next time she seems just a little bit flustered, don't brush it off. Don't mistake it for awkwardness or inexperience. See it for what it is, a raw and honest signal that she truly likes you. And believe it or not, those are often the most sincere signs of all. That nervous energy she shows around you, it's not just some random personality quirk. It's a huge clue. It means you have a unique effect on her, something she doesn't experience with just anyone. You stir something inside her, and whether she realizes it or not, her body language gives her away. Now, here's a little pro tip. Pay close attention to how she recovers from those nervous moments. Does she laugh it off and try to play it cool, like nothing happened? Maybe she makes a self-deprecating joke, hoping to smooth over the moment. Or does she seem a little genuinely embarrassed, blushing, avoiding eye contact for a second, or nervously fidgeting? Either way, it's revealing. Why? Because it shows that she's aware of how she's acting around you. And that awareness doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from a place of wanting to impress you. She's not clumsy or awkward. She's trying. She cares what you think. She wants you to see her in a certain light. And that effort often shows up as those adorable moments of vulnerability. So what does all this mean for you? If she gets nervous, stumbles over her words, twirls her hair like she's unsure of what to say, or blushes when you compliment her, it's not just some random social tick. It's a message, a signal that says, I like you. I'm a little nervous because I want this to go well. And here's the best part. Nervousness is incredibly difficult to fake. You can fake confidence. You can fake indifference. But those subtle signs of being flustered, they only show up when the feelings are real. So the next time you're around her, watch for those little moments, the fidgeting, the playful awkwardness, the quick glance away when she realizes she's staring too long. They might seem small, but they speak volumes. Because when a woman is emotionally invested, when she wants something real to blossom between the two of you, her body starts expressing it before her words ever do. Final thoughts, and there you have it. The 5 powerful ways a woman greets you when she truly likes you. Let's recap them quickly. 1. The warm, genuine smile. The kind that lights up her whole face and reaches her eyes. 2. Playful or unique greetings. Not just saying hi, but creating moments that feel just for you. 3. Lingering, engaged eye contact. The gaze that goes deeper than surface level. 4. Subtle but intentional physical touch. Small gestures that speak of closeness. 5. Those sweet, flustered moments when her nerves give away her interest. Each of these signals is more than just a polite gesture. It's a clue, a glimpse into her true feelings, a sign that she's not just being friendly, she's interested. But let's be clear, recognizing these signs is only the beginning. The real value comes when you take this awareness and use it to foster something deeper, when you use it to respond with presence, with confidence, and with authenticity. That's when things really start to change. So next time you notice one of these little signs, don't freeze up, don't overanalyze, just smile, be present, and meet her energy with your own calm and grounded masculinity. Let the moment flow. Let connection unfold naturally. And now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced one of these greetings from someone who clearly liked you? Or maybe you've been in a situation where you weren't sure what her signals meant, but now it all makes sense. Drop a comment down below. Share your thoughts. Tell us your story. Your experience might help someone else figure things out too. And if this video helped open your eyes, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Relationships can be confusing. Signals aren't always obvious, but understanding these subtle, powerful cues can make all the difference. If you haven't already, subscribe and become a part of the old Stoic community. We're here to help you master life, love, and everything in between with clarity, confidence, and a grounded, Stoic mindset. Thanks for watching, and remember, the best connections always begin with understanding. We'll see you in the next one.